Chances are you're not playing up to your full potential because you don't have a routine that primes your mind and body for a state of presence, calmness, openness, alertness, and focus. If you're like me and sometimes you struggle to bring your A game to the gig, then this video is definitely for you. I just wrapped up a 3-week tour with my band, and I gotta say my playing was better than ever. And trust me, I'm my own biggest critic.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna give you a behind the scenes look at a day in the life of a touring drummer and the 4 essential elements to my daily routine when I'm touring with my band on the road. And this completely leveled up my live shows. I seriously urge you to incorporate these practices. If you don't, you risk not playing up to your full potential, but living up to your full potential. Let's dive in. To play up to my full potential on tour and even improve my drumming while I was on the road, I developed 4 essential habits that are backed by science that help improve your focus, your state of mind, your ability to learn, etc. I'm relying on a lot of the science coming from neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman, who works at Stanford University, and also combining that with the philosophies of musicians like Dave Elitch, Victor Wooten, Kenny Warner, and more. Oh, and stick around till the end of the video for a 10-minute super tool used by the CEO of Google that can improve your energy levels better than a power nap, improve your focus better than some nootropic supplements, enhance memory, and accelerate learning. On to the essentials. Essential number 1, get good sleep, which typically means at least 8 hours. Sleep is the foundation for physical and mental health and performance of any kind. It's the best stress reliever, immune system booster, helps you learn new skills, and solidifies that new skill learning better than anything else. But how do you sleep well when your schedule is out of whack and you're touring on the road? You start with a morning routine that leverages your body's natural physiology. So here are 2 pieces of contextual information that are probably helpful. Viewing sunlight early in the morning causes about a 50% increase in cortisol, epinephrine, and dopamine. These chemicals released into your brain leverage healthy releases of energy boosting, mood stabilization, emotional regulation, and more. Plus, delaying caffeine by about 90 to 120 minutes allows these chemicals to do their job naturally. This will help combat any afternoon crashing or energy dips.
I purposefully delay my caffeine intake to 90 minutes to 120 minutes after I wake up.
So instead of waking up, chugging a glass of coffee, scrolling social media like I used to, I start each day with a walk to get some sunlight. 10 minutes is usually good enough. If it's cloudy outside, I'll shoot for 20. After I walk, I like to journal. Journaling helps me reflect on how I'm feeling, plan my days, process any emotions, and a lot more. Proven benefits of journaling include reducing stress and anxiety, improving mood, enhancing creativity, strengthening self-awareness, boosting mindfulness, improving memory and learning, and promoting problem solving. After I walk and journal, I'll usually FaceTime my wife and then I'll drink some caffeine. These guidelines set me up for a great night of sleep, which gives me the energy to crush it at the gig. I'll admit, sometimes if we have a really late show, I'll drink some more caffeine, some coffee or some Bang energy drinks in the afternoon to sustain me to that late show, but I always make sure to get at least 8 hours of sleep. If you're serious about your playing and your performance, skip the drinking and the late night parties. I know it's easier said than done, but your brain and body will thank you. Plus, what's more important, consistently playing at your peak or accelerating the degradation of your mind and body? I'll leave that up to you. And if you don't get good sleep, stick around till the end of the video for a tool that can help reset your energy levels in just 10 minutes. Essential number 2, exercise. Exercise helps clear my mind, energize my body, train my mind, and focus my attention. To be honest, it also increases my confidence. Typically, when I look good, I feel good. Or when I look good, I feel better. In addition to all the mental benefits, exercise will improve the physical aspects of drumming like good posture, and increased stamina, increased power output, muscular endurance, etc. I recommend doing some sort of physical activity or exercise every day, even if it's just yoga or going on a long walk or doing 100 push-ups. Something is better than nothing. Quick plug, if you're interested in learning more about how exercise can actually improve your drumming by connecting your mind and your body, and therefore strengthening your mind-body connection and your drumming, check out my free ebook at the link in the description below. It has over 100 exercises and stretches for you to choose from. It even has a sample workout plan for a whole month, so you can follow that and create your own if you want. Okay, real quick, let me show you one of my favorite high-intensity interval training workouts with a kettlebell. So what you're gonna do is perform all of these every minute on the minute. So minute 1, perform all of them as fast as you can, then break till minute 2 starts. Repeat for 15 minutes. You'll do 2 reps of a one-handed swing, an overhead snatch, clean to squat press, then a squat press, then you'll repeat on the other side. Let's move on to essential number 3. Reviewing your playing. The best way to improve at playing drums is by doing it more. But to get better faster, you need feedback to know whether what you're doing is paying off or not. If you don't have a teacher or a mentor, which you might not if you're touring, you have to provide your own feedback. And to do it more objectively than just hearing your bandmates say, "Hey, nice job tonight." The details and importance of this process take a while to explain, which is why I made a whole separate video about it, which you can check out here or here, probably here. So you can check that out after you finish this one. Plus, if you video yourself during gigs, you'll have a lot of content for Instagram, social media, all that good stuff. And YouTube video B-roll. And now for the most essential part of my daily routine. Number 4, cultivating presence. By this time, I'll have gotten some sunlight, journaled, moved my body, reviewed my playing from the night before, maybe even practiced a little bit. And ideally, I will have stayed off my phone this entire time, except for reviewing my playing. This routine prepares me for the ideal state of making music, which is being present. I've connected with my mind and my body. I've processed how I'm feeling and the emotions I'm working through that day. And now that I've done all that, I can play drums with honesty and integrity and at my highest potential. My mind's not cluttered with social media, with things that aren't important. This is the key difference between a good and a great show. But the trick is maintaining this state of mind throughout your day and all the way up until the gig. Here's how. Stay off your phone as much as possible. If you need to contact a loved one, call them. If you need to post on social media, schedule it out ahead of time. There are plenty of scheduling apps, and you can even use a desktop or laptop instead of using your phone. If you do it on your phone, you're likely to start scrolling. Take some time to engage with your surroundings. How does this city feel? What's the food like? What's the culture like? To be honest, New Orleans definitely has some weird smells happening. But the food is great, and so is the music. There's a lot of beauty to be seen in this world. And you're gonna miss it if you don't take the time to engage with what that place has to offer. These experiences help you grow as a person and open you up to different thoughts and perspectives. And most importantly, stay away from cheap dopamine. Vaping, social media, and eating excessively sugary foods are all unearned ways to spike your dopamine. For those of you who don't know what dopamine is, it's a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in reward-motivated behavior. When we engage in activities that are rewarding and meaningful, dopamine is released into the brain, creating a feeling of pleasure and motivation. It signals that we should keep doing more of that thing. However, some activities, like I mentioned earlier, can artificially spike our dopamine without doing anything to earn it. That's the dangerous part. While those activities can temporarily provide feelings of pleasure, they can ultimately be harmful to our physical and our mental health. And then it'll take away from the things that actually make us healthier or become a better musician or a better person if we're spending all of our time feeling motivated to do those unhealthy, cheap dopamine activities. It's important to find healthy and sustainable ways to spike that dopamine, like having a great practice session or working out or listening to your favorite album, stuff like that. And we want these things, of course, to align with our goals. So by avoiding cheap dopamine, we can stay present, maintain our focus, and perform at our highest potential in any given situation. Bottom line, do the things that you know are good for you, and stay away from the things that you know are bad for you. Now, time to show you that 10-minute super hack that's so effective, it's used by the CEO of Google. It's called non-sleep deep rest, or NSDR. NSDR helps slow your brainwave frequency, allowing your brain and body to rest and recover deeply within a short period of time without falling asleep. So you don't have to rely on being able to fall asleep quickly for, let's say, a power nap. NSDR helps with memory retention, enhances rates of neuroplasticity, which is your brain's ability to change and grow, relieves stress, improves cognitive function, improves sleep quality, and enhances focus and mental clarity. Like I said before, the best part is that this can be done in 10 minutes. I'll put a link in the description. So to end this video, I seriously encourage you to incorporate these principles into your daily routine, whether you're on tour or not. Even if you don't like to work out, go for a walk or do some yoga or spend some time in nature. If you don't like journaling, try meditating, but do something every day for your mind, body, and soul to cultivate a sense of presence and mindfulness and authenticity, whether you're on or off the stage. This will allow you to play at the level you know you're capable of deep down inside. If you enjoyed this, please like it and leave a comment. Lastly, sign up for my newsletter below for a bunch of resources on how to improve your drumming while getting fit and mastering your mind at the same time. I promise, no spam, just value. Peace.